guys, what's up? Cody here. Today we're back on the map of United Nation playing on Ballet and playing some SG. I don't know why I said that kind of backwards. But yeah, we're back and I actually have a topic for this video. I'm actually gonna, get up in here real quick. But yeah, I actually have a topic, and the topic is my new graphics card. So I got the GTX 1080 Ti. I believe it's the best graphics card right now. Maybe the Titan beats it. I'm not really sure. I haven't really made the comparisons between the Titan X and the 1080 Ti, so I'm not really sure which one's better. It doesn't really matter to me because I'm pretty set. I'm pretty set for the next few years with the GTX 1080 Ti. So yeah, I don't know. You guys can, I don't know, give me your opinions about the Titan X and the 1080 below or 1080 Ti below. What the differences are, if they're the same, if one's better, one's worse. I don't really know, but yeah. So I have that, but I don't think the graphics card really helps FPS while recording. And it only just seems to kind of be the same, to be honest. I was expecting a little bit, or I was expecting a pretty high FPS increase with this new graphics card, but I think whenever people record, it usually depends on their CPU, which is their central processing unit, or I guess their processor. So I guess it kind of depends on that. So that's why my FPS isn't really going up. I had a 960, which, is pretty, it's alright. I mean, it's not horrible, but, it's not obviously not the best. And, yeah, so I went from a 960 all the way up to 1080 Ti, and to me, that is a huge improvement, so, yeah, so like I was saying, I think for the most part, what do you call it? Did I have my custom color? Okay, never mind. But I think for the most part, it doesn't really help my FPS when I'm recording. Now, when I'm not recording, I can play with maxed out settings on Arena with no lag whatsoever, which is really good. But I don't think I'm really going to be using that because, I'm trying to do YouTube, and I don't want to keep switching settings. I don't want to, go all the fancy settings and then go to, what do you call it? I don't want to, go from, basically, I don't want to switch settings because, I don't know. I guess I'm just too lazy too. But I don't want to keep switching settings. I don't want to, go to fancy all of a sudden, and then, when I have to record, switch it back to, these, low settings and all that. So, yeah. But how I figured this out, actually, was, what do you call it? Okay, this guy's gapple. He's not going to eat it. But how I figured out that my FPS doesn't really change when I'm recording is because I played UHC yesterday, and I thought a GTX 1080 could actually handle my old settings, or the settings that I actually wanted. Oh my god. There we go. But I thought my GTX 1080 Ti could handle pretty good settings, settings that I've wanted to use because they just look so nice. But it dropped to it dropped to 60, 70 FPS, which isn't bad, but it was really choppy, and on my screen it was choppy. Even in the recording, it was really choppy and really laggy. So I guess I'll have to get a new processor, cause I'm pretty sure your central processing unit, or whatever part in your computer, but I'm pretty sure your CPU helps your frames, keep up with your graphics card. So I have an i5. I don't know what. If I had to guess, it'd probably be an i5 5000 or 5500. I'm not really sure. It'd be one of those. And I'm pretty sure the i5 can't keep up, or it's too weak for. Oh my lord. But I'm pretty sure that the i5 is it can't keep it with the 1080 Ti. So that's why I can't really record with high settings when I'm recording. Is because the i5 just can't keep up with the GTX 1080 performance. But other than that, I could literally play with max settings. I mean, even when I'm recording, I can, but it's just mainly in UHCs, and UHCs take up a lot of FPS, and like I played with pretty, I don't know, I guess pretty FPS heavy settings. Actually, I'm actually gonna show you guys right now what I'm talking about when I say FPS heavy. So what I did, or the settings that I personally wanted to use, like on recordings forever, whenever I got this GTX 1080 Ti, which was like, I think Friday, which was like, what, 3 days ago? Yeah, but, so I wanted to use these settings right here. I wanted to turn my smooth lighting maximum and keep this at 100%. Drop items fancy, and then dynamic lights fancy. And it kind of looks like a lot better, like the, what do you call it, like the blocks, or the block sides actually have like shadow, I guess. I don't know. They have like lighting to them. And fancy items isn't really like that big of a deal, I guess. But I think in some texture pack, it changes the way people hit, or like it changes the looks of the way that people hit, if that makes sense. So like if you turn like, hold on, I'm not sure if it worked for every texture pack, but some texture packs you actually can tell a difference between, or kind of how they swing their sword. And I think I'm just gonna do SG for like one, but I think I'm just gonna do SG for like this one. But yeah, this is still Survivor games. Trust me, I'm not gonna switch. I'm not gonna just switch mid, you know, mid episode to like Bill Gatesy or something. But yeah, these are the settings I wanted to use, or that I wanted to change. Was I wanted maximum lighting on, and what do you call it? I wanted maximum lighting, or I wanted smooth lighting to the maximum. And oh my god, I'm bad. Yeah, I don't know. These settings right here look nice to me. I don't really like have a problem with it. Like in the fancy lightings, I can't really. Well, I guess I could show you that, but drop items fancy. I don't know about all texture packs, but I do notice that some texture packs, whenever you swing, or whenever the other person swings, it kind of looks different from like the normal type of swing. I'm not really sure how to explain that, but maximum 100% is what I wanted. Fancy drop items and fancy dynamic lights. Let me show you, not ranked. Let me show you what I mean by dynamic lights. I'm pretty sure some of you guys probably already know what these settings do. You probably tested them out already. But yeah, let me show you what I mean. So when you place lava, actually, let me make it nighttime. You can see it way better at nighttime. Let me do this real quick. Alright, so this is one thing, right? So dynamic lights fancy, it kind of like makes a circle around it, which is pretty cool at night. So I actually wanted that, and let me kill this guy, but I try to let him heal. But yeah, so it basically kind of like emits, or like kind of okay. Let me do one more, because I wasn't really, that guy kind of died, and I kind of wasn't expecting him to die. But yeah, so this thing is pretty cool. I kind of like, I think it's like shaders, I think someone said. I was watching one of Blue Dew's things, and they said it might be a shaders thing, but obviously it isn't a shader thing. It's just quality and dynamic lights. So, oh man, this guy's really laggy. But yeah, as you can see, it kind of like, when it's really dark, kind of like makes a, well, lava is kind of like a square, kind of, more like a diamond, but it kind of makes a diamond shape light around the lava, which I think is pretty cool. Even though I never really use nighttime, like at all, like even for PvPing, I literally never use it. So like I don't know, I never use night. Like I used to, just to be like, what I wanted to, I'm not really fit in, but I kind of wanted to be like everyone else that was like on pop PvP or like any other thing, and I wanted to use nighttime because it just looked good. But then I realized that I actually had sunset, which I actually love sunsets in real life, so I mean, I don't know, I guess we're switching up from I guess we're switching up from SG to build. But I don't know, I just want to show you guys these settings, because I don't think I can record with these on UHC just because how laggy it is, because I'm pretty sure maximum, fancy, and fancy, or like smooth lighting level maximum and 100% plus drop item fancy and dynamic lights fancy. I don't know, I can't really record at that. I'm not sure if like anyone else is like having that problem, but like I said, I have an i5, and I'm pretty sure an i5 can't really keep up with a 1080 Ti, so that's why I get like really low frames whenever I record, and that's why I can't really record the settings I want to, because I don't have really a good processor. So Okay, but yeah, this is sunset, so this is usually what I use to PvP, whether it's arena or UHC or even meetup. I usually use sunset because I don't know, like you have the sun right there and you have the moon. It's just like a kind of chill mood, you know. Like I said, in real life, I love sunsets. Like sunsets are 10 out of 10 amazing, and I could not really care less for the moon, but not gonna lie, sometimes the moon looks cool. I'll probably say the only thing bad about these settings that you can't really see like their health. Oh, I died. You can't really see the health above their head because like how dark it is. But obviously like if you just turn it daytime. Oh yeah, if you guys want like my mods, I guess I can start linking my mods in the or just like kind of put a download link to my folder that I have. I guess I could because I think some of you guys probably want that or probably want my mods, but it'll be the same. If you like download my mods, like if you know, directly from the folder that I put, it will, what do you call it? It will, yeah, see, in daytime, let me get back on that topic, but daytime, you can clearly see, you know, their health above their head, but, like, for sunset and night, you really can't, but, let me do one more, and I'll show you guys, like, my mods and all that. I guess I can show you, I guess I can't, but yeah, so, the only really mods that I have that would actually, like, that you would have that wouldn't be like default would be like the green stuff, like all this, like the black box behind it, that's gone. Like all the numbers, the letters, you know, all that is green. The FPS is green, and then you'll have, you know, for the toggle sprint and for the toggle sneak, you'll have just a, you know, a green KHODY, which is my name. And then obviously if you download the custom crosshair mod, you'll have a green what do you call it? But you can obviously like change all these. Like these aren't like obviously like these aren't like impossible to change. Like, all you gotta do is just like look up how to change Baddies coordinate mod or custom crosshair mod or what one did I say? Oh yeah, and the custom not the custom, the toggle sprint mod and toggle sneak mod. So, but yeah, I don't know. Some people might be wondering what my mods are. So you guys, I don't know, wouldn't not really try my settings, but just try out my mods or just want my mods or. I don't know, because, I don't know, you like me or something, or I'm your favorite YouTuber. Thank you, if I am, by the way. Like, I doubt I am, because, I'm not really that good of a YouTuber, considering I stutter, like, 24/7. But, you know, it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, if I'm your favorite YouTuber, thank you. If you watch me, just because you watch me, or just because you want to, thank you. If you just watch me because you have nothing else to do, then, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, so those are my settings, or those are the settings I actually want to use, but like I said, I don't think my i5 processor can keep up with my 1080 Ti, which is my graphics card. So I'm gonna have to save up for like an i7. I want to check it. I want to try to get the best part, like not really the best part, but like I want to get like a really good parts, or I want to get really good parts from my computer, so I can, you know, actually record with the settings I want. But for right now, I think I'm just gonna record with, you know, the smooth lighting off, drop lighting fast, and dynamic lights off. But I don't know, I might just copy someone's settings. Considering I kind of PvP like Tyler's, I kind of copied his settings. I might just, I don't know, go to his Minecraft or his thing and see how my settings do, or see how my settings or his settings do in my recording, and see if I can handle them. And if I can, then, you know, might as well just use them, I guess. But yeah, but I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Those were the settings that I wanted to use. I don't think I'm going to use them because, like I said, CPU can't keep with my GPU, so that kind of sucks. But when I get a new CPU, hopefully by the grace of God, I can actually record with some decent settings. So anyways, I just want to apologize real quick that this kind of turned into a kind of build UHC, but I did want to show you guys the settings that I want to record on, but sadly I can't. And, you know, might as well give you guys like my mods folder. Might as well start linking my mods in the description, and if you guys want to, you know, download them for yourself and use them, then feel free. And yeah, so anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I will catch you guys in the next video, and peace.